Have you ever wondered why some people just can't break free from addiction? This isn't just about weak willpower or bad choices. It's much deeper, rooted in the dark psychology behind addiction. Addiction is not merely a habit. It is a complex psychological phenomenon that has devastating effects on lives, families, and communities. At its core, addiction manipulates the brain's reward system, exploiting our need for dopamine, the chemical responsible for pleasure. When we engage in addictive behaviors, whether it's substance abuse, gambling, or even social media, our brains are flooded with dopamine, creating an intense feeling of euphoria. But here's the dark part. Over time, our brains adjust to the excess dopamine, reducing its natural production and dulling our ability to feel pleasure from everyday activities. This leads individuals to crave more of the addictive substance or behavior to regain that high, spiraling deeper into dependency. The consequences are far-reaching, deteriorating mental health, strained relationships, and a compromised sense of self. Understanding the dark psychology of addiction also involves recognizing the role of external factors. Many individuals turn to addictive behaviors as a way to cope with stress, trauma, or emotional pain. This vulnerability is often preyed upon by industries that profit from addiction. For instance, the tobacco and alcohol industries spend billions on advertising that targets vulnerable populations, perpetuating the cycle of addiction. Another sinister element is the stigma surrounding addiction. Society often views addiction as a moral failing rather than a medical condition. This stigma can prevent individuals from seeking help, leading to feelings of shame, isolation, and hopelessness. The truth is, addiction is a chronic disease that requires compassion, understanding, and treatment. So, what can be done to combat this dark psychology? The solution begins with education and awareness. By understanding how addiction works and recognizing the signs early, we can intervene before it takes hold. Comprehensive addiction programs that combine medical treatment, psychological support, and community resources are essential. These programs should be tailored to address both the physical and emotional aspects of addiction, providing individuals with the tools they need to rebuild their lives. Prevention is also key. Educating young people about the risks of addictive behaviors and promoting healthy coping mechanisms can help reduce the likelihood of addiction developing in the first place. Support from family and friends is crucial. A strong, supportive network can make a significant difference in an individual's recovery journey. Finally, breaking the stigma associated with addiction is vital. By viewing addiction as a disease and advocating for supportive treatment rather than punitive measures, we can create a more compassionate and effective approach to this pervasive issue.